code chicken in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chick is here, back today with another Boom Beach video, and in today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about some of the update changes to specifically Captain Rodero. We also got a lot of Boom Beach stuff going on this week. We are on the edge of Season 66. We got Mega Crab just around the corner, and we have some off time from Warships, so it's a good time to just make videos on, you know, different topics and, you know, touch base and chat and all that good stuff. Speaking of which, you guys haven't already, appreciate it if you throw in that code chicken in the shop for the upcoming season. It does expire every 7 days, so I gotta mention it every so often. And if you haven't already, appreciate you subscribe to the channel because there's a lot of cool stuff coming over the next week. So yeah, super stoked for that. The update isn't out as of the time of this video, but once it is, I gotta stay on top of it because I gotta get to that mystical monument and upload it or upgrade it to 500 and be the first in the world to do that. Now I don't know if I'm going to be able to or not, but I do seem to have a lot of stones. And what was the other thing we needed? We needed time savers. Where do you see your time savers? Right over here. So I've got a decent amount of time savers, I guess. And tokens and powder and stuff. Certainly have a lot of attack plans and blueprints. The gold safes I remember being important. So what we should do today, while we're rambling, we should we should start farming up some loot for this update. So let's go ahead and boost all of our statues. Oh my god, I don't have instant training, guys. How embarrassing is that? Let's get that just purchased up real quick. I'm going to blank out the screen here for just a moment. But yeah, so I wanted to start off the video talking about the changes to Captain Rodero. So if you guys haven't seen the sneak peek video, definitely make sure you check that out. But essentially, he's getting a huge buff because with his bombing run, which was his most important, I can bring this back up in a sec, his most important change, it's forcing him to stay inside the boundary lines now, which is pretty crazy. So if we look at a player base here, we'll load one of them up. If we look at a player base, oh, look at the loot on this guy. So if, for example, oh, we got the crowd on right now, sweet. We're looking at these lines. If he's forced to stay in that, like, that's gonna be crazy, because that was the hardest thing about using him before, right? Was making sure that he went not only straight, but where a bunch of buildings are. So that's going to be a massive, massive buff, I feel like, anyways. And he's also doubled the critters that he has. I still think that's not going to be a huge deal. I don't think players are going to use... It's not that it's going to be that bad. I'm sure it'll be somewhat useful. But, you know, compared to the bombing run, I don't see why anybody would use anything else. So let's go another cryo over here. I should probably use Scorchers instead of Heavies, but let's go like that. And we're going like this. There we go, boom. Easy work, easy work. So there's the first win. Yeah, I think I'm going to swap this out. The Heavies just aren't enough on the main base. They're really just not quite enough. Maybe let's go Scorcher, Scorcher, and then maybe Mechs could be good. I feel like Mechs might be decent with that speed boost, or the with the freeze boost. So, but yeah, I want to hear from you guys too. You guys let me know in the comments what you think is going to be really good in this update, kind of specifically about Rodero, but also, you know, everything. Okay, so let's shock up this way. And yeah, so the Mystical Monument, obviously, guys, like, it goes without saying, it's not worth, like, there's not enough value that it provides for you guys to max it out too. Purely do it just for silly cosmetic, silly bragging rights. And if you're like Chicken and you want to see your name on the leaderboard, you know, that's the only reason to do it. So I just don't want people to get upset. Like, don't promote upgrading the Mystical Monument because it doesn't really do anything. I know it doesn't, but it's fun for me. And, you know, I'm sure it's fun for you guys to be able to watch because a lot of you probably don't really spend a lot of time upgrading it. But I think what would be interesting, actually, is maybe if you guys could comment and just say what level your mystical monument is, and do you ever, I don't know, do you ever look at it? Like at level 300, I get a couple stat bonuses, but it's like it's nothing really to write home about. So I don't know. To each their own. People like different things and cosmetics and skins and stuff. Some people love them, some people hate them, some people are completely unfazed by them. So yeah. So what else is there? We got Mega Crab just around the corner, which is going to be good timing actually with the update. It's always nice when an update comes out around the Mega Crab, because it's, for the most part, it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to get a ton of loot from the crab, so just make sure that you are doing that. Let's dive into the next one here. Instant training, kicking in already. And we're going to go 3 times mode right out of the gates. And let's go Shocky Shocky. I got a ton of juice left. Boom. Hazmania goes down. You gotta love that 3 times bonus. That's just, that was such a game changer. Let's go down here. Let's take on Captain Jack Sparrow. I feel like there's so many people named Captain Jack in this game. Maybe it's just my perspective, but it's always felt like that to me for whatever reason. Okay, let's go shock up here, shock up here. Keep those critter launchers down. And it's tough to see when you're doing this so quickly, but I mean, yeah, we only lost 2 troops there, so not the end of the world. So it just means it's a little bit sloppier, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's go to the next guy. And let's see, I think we'll start this one off. This looks like a Hammerman base. And let's also go over here too. The crab bombs give us really good value in here. Oh, Kavan is almost dead. And he is dead. Boom. Nice. Ooh, we lost a lot of our tanks there. Lost a lot of tanky units, but that's okay. Mr. Martyr is up next. This is fun. I forget how fun the main base can be. Because it really doesn't take that much time to clear it now. Like, you can clear your map, you know, in pretty close to 10 minutes now. Depending on what range you're in. I mean, I've got a very low VP, so some of you might be screaming at your telephones or televisions, however you're watching, saying, chicken, it's easy and you can do that because you're low. You don't have any victory points. Alright, next one up. 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the good doctor. But yeah, I feel like this is kind of an update too that's going to like pave the way for more cool stuff to come in. Anytime they do, you know, these kind of smaller quality of life style updates, it's, you know, it's not the most exciting thing, but it always just lays the groundwork for more cool stuff to come in, so that's always good. Okay, so let's, whoops, oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Anyways, I was gonna wrap it up there. So royal match. I don't know if you guys can hear this ad or not. Don't think so. Maybe you can. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you. We'll catch you next one. Chicken out, back.